Going into the top current wrestling champions according to the Real Pro Wrestling Talk gurus and a little bit of opinions. Let's see who's the best out there right now. We're going to go through men, women, and tag teams and your other top champs that aren't world champs. We're going to start with tag teams. Tag teams are not as solid as I would like to see right now, all the way across the board. Now, there are some awesome tag teams out there, but the tag team champs, I'm not seeing. I see a lot of champs are going to lose their belts real soon. Um, I got to go with my number one being A Town Down Under. Uh, they're just rocking. I mean, they're a good tag team, but like I said, they could lose at any time with the tag team division the way it is in WWE. But they're number one. A Town Down is the number one tag team in the world right now. A Town Down Under. Number two has got to be a underrated Blunt Force Trauma in NWA. They are really good. They're big, they're mean, they're nasty. They're what I want to see. Matter of fact, they're like the Bloodline, Gorillas of Destiny type, Doom type team. They're really good. And of course, they got the great Damian Sandow as their manager, and he's as good as it gets. Uh, Shooter Stevens, Aaron Stevens, you know who he is. He's the best manager in the business right now. Number three, I'm going to go with Brian Myers and Eddie Edwards. Still doing it in TNA Impact. They are killing it. They're doing really good. I wouldn't say the tag team division's all that great, but with that particular group, they're doing like superb. It's Eddie Edwards and Brian Myers. I mean, come on. They've been around for a long time. Then we got the Awesome Truth. Uh, they're my number four. They're entertaining, they're fun, but who knows how long they're going to keep the titles. It's Miz and R Truth. I don't personally like them, but they're really good as far as for the fans and everything. Number five, I got to go with Nathan Frazier and Axiom from NXT. Reason, they just beat the Wolf Dogs, and that was an excellent match. So I got to give them that. Nathan Frazier and Axiom. NXT, they're hopping. Um, then I got number six coming in, the Undisputed Kingdom from Ring of Honor. They're pretty good tag team. They're one of the smaller tag teams, but they're pretty good. And then number eight coming in last place, the Young Bucks at AEW. They are terrible. What else is there to say? It's the Young Bucks. So number one, A Town Down Under. Number two, Blunt Force Trauma, NWA. Number three, Brian Myers and Eddie Edwards from TNA. Number four, Awesome Truth, WWE. Number five, Nathan Frazier and Axiom from NXT. Number six, Undisputed Kingdom from Ring of Honor. And number seven, Kojima and Okamura from MLW. The MLW is being run by the Japanese wrestlers right now, but they're marketing them right. Okay, it's MLW. MLW is always going to put on a good show no matter who's in there. So I mean, it's not a solid tag team, but it's good for now. I think the Samoan SWAT team is way better, and of course number eight, the Young Bucks. They're just awful. They don't even deserve a championship in my opinion. Now let's go on to the women world champs. Number one, it's without question Bayley. Bayley's not only the best champion, but she's the best women's wrestler in the world right now. Um, I, there's no argument in that, in my opinion. Number two is Tony Storm, AEW. Tony Storm is doing some really good work in a really bad company. So she's the highlight of that show. I hate to say it, but that's just my opinion, but yes. Um, then you got number three coming in would be Athena, formerly known as Ember Moon in Ring of Honor. She is one heck of a champion over there. The women's champions are really good right now, with the exception of two or three. Ember Moon, Athena in Ring of Honor, she's pretty awesome. I give her number three. Number four would be the oldie that's been there forever at TNA, Jordan Grace. She's held her own for a long time, and she just won that title again. And so, and she was in the Royal Rumble. I mean, it's Jordan Grace. She's a beast. And then you got number five, Kenzie Page at NWA. Keep an eye on Kenzie Page. Kenzie Page is going to be, she's pretty good. I don't see her lasting long at NWA. Number 6, Janai Kai at MLW. MLW has a pretty short roster of women's champions, but she's not bad. Then number 7 is Becky Lynch. I'm pretty sure you already know my opinion on Becky Lynch. I think her days are pretty much done. She doesn't look like a champion to me. She doesn't look like a wrestler to me. And a lot of it has to do with who's on the WWE roster right now. I mean, you got to look around. You got some giants on that roster, and she just looks like your everyday run-of-the-mill normal person. And number 8, Roxana Perez, NXT. She's 4 foot nothing in a river full of giant fish. I don't understand Becky Lynch and Roxana Perez, but it is what it is. So my number 1, Bayley, of course. Number 2, Toni Storm. Number 3, Athena, Ember Moon, Ring of Honor. Number 4, Jordynne Grace from TNA. Number 5, Kenzie Page from NWA. Number 6, Janai Kai from MLW. Number 7, Becky Lynch. And number 8, Roxana Perez from NXT. Now on to the big boys. The men's world champions. This one was actually kind of tricky for me, but I'm going to go on an opinion. I'm not going to do, the normal thing. Number 1, I got to go with Moose. I have to go with Moose from TNA. Moose is back in his heel work again, and he is just amazing performer in the ring. He's 6'7". He's just knocking it dead. That last pay-per-view was amazing. And the work he's doing with Matt Hardy is just, Moose is number 1. I don't care. Moose is number 1. Close number 2, of course, is Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is the king of the world right now. But I think Moose is a better champion. But Cody Rhodes is number 2. Close. Number 3, surprising, well, maybe for some people, but Mark Briscoe, Ring of Honor. Mark Briscoe is a great world champion right now. He is awesome. Mark Briscoe can make it in WWE. Easily NXT champion. 4, EC3, Ethan Carter III, NWA. I don't like him as a good guy, but he's doing awesome. He is putting on good matches, even though he can't wrestle, but he's a good champion. He's doing really good. I ain't gonna lie. I miss Ethan Carter III with Rockstar Spud, but he's doing a good job in NWA, and he's a big name. Then you got number 5. He's not that bad. Swerve Strickland, AEW. I just think he's in the wrong place at the wrong time. Swerve's a halfway decent champion. I think he would be a good North American champion at some point. Maybe even an Impact champion, or not a world champ, but Swerve Strickland, AEW is not bad. I mean, it is AEW, and he's fighting in that garbage arena of just poor management. Number 6, I got to go with Trick Williams, NXT World Champ. Not a fan. Not a fan at all of Trick Williams. He gets the crowd going. The crowd gets behind him. It's fun to sing "Whoop That Trick," but there's too many good NXT wrestlers right now. And number 7, Satoshi Kojima. He's also a tag team champion in MLW. A lot of people don't know that name, but Satoshi Kojima is a very, very good wrestler. He's Japanese. Come on. I mean, he's a good champ, but that's why he's number 7, because, And but your number 8 coming in is Damian Priest. Last place. I don't think Damian Priest is... No. He's number 8. So number 1 is the Moose. Number 2 is Cody Rhodes. Number 3, Mark Briscoe from Ring of Honor. Number 4, EC3 from NWA. Number 5, Swerve Strickland from AEW. Number 6, Trick Williams, NXT. Number 7, Satoshi Kojima, MLW. And number 8, Damian Lipstick Priest, WWE. Now, I picked out 4 other champs that are doing really good, that aren't world champs, but they got a belt. Number 1 being Oba Femi, NXT North American Champion. Oba Femi is the real deal. He is the man. That dude's got a future unless he gets hurt. Um, Number two, I have to go with Edge, Adam Copeland, AEW TNT champ. Edge is carrying that company and he's doing great work. That's all I'll say. Edge is doing what he can do, and he's doing good. Edge is one of the reasons you watch. Number three, Sami Zayn. It's Sami Zayn, WWE Intercontinental Champion. Sami's fantastic. I like Gunther better, but Sami's good. And then number four, you're gonna know this name, I think. He's a smaller guy. He's not that big, but Joe Alonzo, the NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion. He's really good. That guy's got a lot of charisma. He's Joe Alonzo he's got it. He's new, but I think he's rocking on. So you got Obafemi, just a star. Sami Zayn, Adam Copeland, Edge, and Joe Alonzo. Those are my top champions as of right now today.